call the meeting to order for Town Board regular meeting number 2, January 17th, 2017. Patty, can you call the meeting to order?
Sure. Councilman Delacour?
Here.
Councilman Aronica? Here. Councilwoman King? Here. Councilman Madigan?
Here.
Supervisor McMurray?
Here. Invocation will be done by St. Martin in the Fields Episcopal Church, Reverend King, and the pledge will be led by Councilman Chris Veronica. All right. Yeah, you're first.
Sorry, I thought it was second. Let's pray. Merciful Father, we gather before you today in thanksgiving. Watch over us as we gather together this evening. Give us good minds and good hearts and good ears to listen. We pray for our government at all levels, for Barack, our president, for Donald, our president-elect, who will be assuming office on Friday, for the legislative and judicial branches, and for all government across the country. Give us good and faithful and honest leaders, and watch over all of us as we gather together this evening. In the name of the Lord we pray. Amen.
Amen.
United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Reverend King, you're on first name basis with our president. That's a good sign. Okay, any public comments on agenda items only, please come to the mic and state your name. Looks like there's none. Minutes, I'll entertain a motion to accept the past minutes from regular town board meeting number 1 and workshop meeting number 1.
So moved. Second.
All in favor? Aye. Consent agenda, I'll entertain a motion to accept the consent agenda. We received the following: meeting minutes from the Zoning Board of Appeals for December, building permits issued for December 2016, meeting minutes from the Historic Preservation Advisory Board for November, meeting minutes from the Planning Board for December, facility usage for the Golden Age Center for December. Are there any communications to the town board for the consent agenda? I'll entertain a motion to accept.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Communications with Town Attorney Peter Godfrey. We need a bond resolution to increase and improve facilities of the Consolidated Water District for water treatment plant improvements in 2017. We need to set a public hearing. Peter, comments on this?
No comment. Go ahead and adopt the resolution as drafted, which is fine, in order to call out public hearing.
I'll entertain a motion to adopt the public hearing, or to have the public hearing rather.
When?
Good point. Let's do it 3 weeks from now. No? That night?
February 6th.
Yeah,
February
going
6th.
to the association.
Monday, February.
Is that okay? Is there a motion to adopt it on Monday, February 6th?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Roll call?
Delacour?
Aye.
Madigan?
Aye.
Veronica? Aye. Kinney? Aye. McMurray?
Aye. Patty, in my defense, I mix it up to keep myself in time sometimes, so, yeah, thanks. Sorry about that. Communications with John Whitney in Engineering and Water Resources. John is reporting that David Hamlin is retiring effective January 20th from his position of wastewater treatment plant operator. David has been with the town since November 13th, 1978, which is incredible. Thank you for your dedicated service, Mr. Hamlin. We need to authorize the hiring of John.
Second.
Oh, go ahead.
Make a motion to accept his resignation with a letter of appreciation.
Is there a second? Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. We need to authorize the hiring of John Talazuski as wastewater treatment plant operator in the wastewater department at the starting rate of $22.82 an hour, as shown in the AFSCME contract. This hiring, meets all the requirements of filling a position, a competitive civil service position. The effective date of hire will be January 20th, 2017. Is there a motion to hire?
So moved.
Is there a second? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Our consultant, GHD, allowed the proposed year 6 SSES activities in the town's order on consent that we need to accomplish to remain in compliance. John is recommending the matter to be referred to the bond council in In order that necessary bonding resolutions are prepared, I entertain a motion to refer this matter to the bond council.
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. John is recommending we approve change order number 1 to the Ferry Road Waterline Improvement Job, number M-211. Additional waterline work had to be added. I'll entertain a motion to accept this change order.
So move.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. We need to renew a special use permit for Bob Mesmer at 2548 Love Road, so he continue to have his private airport landing strip.
We need to approve the negative declaration first.
Okay? Not for Bob's, for Bob's?
Or Dave's, oh, I'm sorry, I'm ahead of myself, I'm sorry.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Communications to the planning board. The planning board is recommending approval of the site plan for Dave Bosworth at 2549 Whitehaven Road for a proposed mini self-storage facility conditioned on engineer's acceptance of the drainage.
That's, that's the one we have to do negative.
Right.
Negative first.
Right. So should we begin with the motion for a negative declaration? Yeah.
For that one.
Not that
Oh,
one, that's on the agenda.
So Bev, do you want to make that motion?
Yeah, I'd like to make a motion to approve the negative declaration for Dave Mazur at 2549 Whitehaven Road.
Is there a second?
Second.
Can I ask a discussion? So does anyone know what this is exactly? It's a mini self-storage facility. Is there any more knowledge about that?
It's on the old
Okay. What-
Chevrolet site.
It's over there.
Yeah.
All right.
No heat, no,
No, nothing.
nothing, just cold storage.
Great, got it. Is there a motion, or is there a second? So can we have a,
There was a motion and a second.
Yep.
we're gonna have a roll call on this?
Kenny?
Aye.
Billika?
Aye.
Veronica? Madigan?
Aye.
McMurray?
Aye. You're also providing a list of meetings for the
No, we
planning
have to
board?
do the site plan
Oh.
approval too. So I'd like to make a motion that we approve Dave Mazur's 2549 Whitehaven Road site plan.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. I'm gonna move on then. The planning board gave us their list of meetings for 2017. The application deadlines and meeting dates are now on the town website. Mike, can you give us a report of the auditing committee?
I'd like to make a motion to pay the following amounts out of the following accounts. General fund, $71,483.10. Highway fund, $1,015.24. Sewer fund, $34,337.50. Water fund, $71,326.99 for a grand total of $178,162.83.
Okay. Second. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Bev, can you give us a little introduction to where we are in the local law number 8, which is the solar law?
Yeah, we've gotten a lot of feedback, we sent it to the planning board, conservation board, and the economic development board. We've had a public hearing. Dan Spitzer has made some adjustments that he didn't think were significant, but we haven't even had a chance to read through it yet, so I'm suggesting we'll close the public hearing, but wait to actually vote on it at the next meeting in February the 6th. So I would like to make a motion to close the public hearing for local law intro number 8 of 2016, the solid law.
I don't think we need to vote,
Just close it?
he just closed it.
Yeah, just close it again. I'm sorry, I interrupted.
Yeah,
See what's wanting.
I'm suggesting we close.
Okay, so we're closing the public hearing time on the solar law, so we have some time to discuss it. Any comments on that before we make a motion to do it? Second, we got a
You
second?
just do it.
All in favor?
You just do it.
We just do
I
it?
get that gavel.
Done.
Yeah.
So, all right. My bad. They're also providing a list of, okay, here we are then.
Appointment.
So I have a question, there's an issue here that came up in the next one, the appointments. I guess you can wait. is there a timeout in a public meeting? Well, this is, I think it's not a secret thing. It's, Greg Butcher volunteered his services to do this position in the future. And there was some question about whether he can represent the town while also representing the county. He didn't seem to think there was an issue with that. Is there anything you would be aware of? You want to
Present a conflict in positions?
I don't think there's a conflict whatsoever. I just wanted to, and he's great at it. He's great at his job, and he'd be great at the job, and I would love to have him do it.
I think it'd be perfect for it.
Perfect. Okay,
I'm not
wonderful.
aware of a conflict that would exist with the
He's the deputy emergency services coordinator for the county.
Right, but he doesn't just report to himself in this capacity.
No, he
or
reports
anything else.
to Dan Never.
Right, there's not a conflict, I guess, let's say if there is a conflict, we'll resolve it later. So I'll make a motion to appoint Mr. Greg Butcher as our Deputy Emergency Services Coordinator.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, thank you guys. Sorry about the introduction. Okay, we can move forward to public comment period, again, public comment. Oh, go ahead, Mr. Billick.
We need to. Do we need to suspend the rules? No, we don't need to do that anymore. We don't need to do that.
We're good.
Sorry.
No problem. So is there any public comments? Please come to the mic, state your name, and keep your comments to 2 minutes, please. Floor is open. The meeting is, the public comment period is closed. Are there any comments from Mr. Ronica?
I have nothing.
Mr. Billica?
Aye, thanks for your comments tonight. No more.
Ms. Kinney?
Well, I just have one. I'm happy to say that Charter, which was Time Warner, is now Charter, walked a $67,540 check into the town hall for underpayments. My cable communication board, we've been working all year on the Time Warner contract, which has now become Charter, and had an audit done, and we have newfound money of $67,540, which they delivered this week, so yay for us. Also, they indicated when I asked how long it was going to take, now that it's Charter, not Time Warner, is it going to take for them to get us a contract? We've been working on that diligently for months, but all that work is going to be moved over. It's not going to be started from scratch. They indicated 2 to 3 months. It'll be the first new contract since 1995, so we're actually looking forward to that. And some of the pegs that are available is a $300,000 grant that could afford us production equipment for just not only the town, but for the school. So that's moving forward. Very happy to say we have some money in our pocket.
Can I elaborate? So what's happened is Mrs. Councilwoman Kinney and the Cable Advisory Board are negotiating or trying to negotiate a new contract. They did an audit of the current or existing contract with Time Warner. They found out under that contract we're supposed to get money for every new sign-up, simply put. And the audit we did, led by that team, said, wait, you guys are dramatically short. And they knew it. They came in. It's not every day that someone comes in with a $70,000 check almost. So it's pretty neat. So way to go, Councilman McKinney and the Cable Advisory Board. Mr. Madigan.
No comments.
2 quick comments from me, and we'll end the meeting. The first comment is, if you haven't seen it yet, there's a new town website. The town board worked last year to set up a new website, and special thanks to my assistant, Cindy Montana, who put a lot of time into the website. It's not done yet, it's a work in progress, but I think it's a substantial step in the right direction. There's a new site. What's the site again, Ben? Or GrandAllenNY.us. GrandAllenNY.us. Also, I want to congratulate our new president, and I hope let's put it this way. I think that it's terrible when someone starts their job and everyone says, wishes him the worst and hopes and says he's a Nazi. Let's give the guy a chance and see what happens. It's America, and I hope he's a great success. Motion is in order to adjourn tonight's meeting at, what time is it? 8:19. 8:21, oops, my clock might be wrong.
So moved.
All in favor?
Aye.
Carried. Please rise. Tonight we will observe a moment of silence in memory of Marianne Mers, Donna Beauchamp, George York, Peter Ragnar, Catherine Driscoll. Meeting adjourned. The students can come up, we'll sign your papers for you. Thanks.